Hey, it's Tom for GAK, and today I'm going to be taking a look at some of the brand new offerings for Fender's Artist Series line. So the Artist line from Fender is essentially their answer to a more affordable signature line. So the idea with these guitars and what struck us with these is that you're essentially getting standard Fender guitars but with an artist's twist on them, and that means that they're going to be coming in at way more affordable prices than a signature model. So there's some really cool things that set them apart from the standard line on individual models, and we'll get into that in a moment. But that is essentially the idea, is you're getting what an artist would make if they had the option to just sort of tweak one of their standard guitars. So the first guitar we'll look at is the H.E.R Strat, or H.E.R Strat. This is essentially a standard Strat, but it comes in some really cool colors. You're getting a one-piece maple neck, which is really nice. It comes with a matching headstock, which is quite rare on Fender's guitars, especially in this sort of price point. It obviously comes in this sort of rainbow sparkle silver thing. Like when it catches the light, it goes through all the colors of the rainbow, which is actually really cool. You're getting an aluminum or aluminum pickguard if you're American. So the thing that I thought was really cool about this guitar was that obviously you're getting these noiseless pickups in there, and when you're plugged into an amp and it's fairly loud, these make a humongous difference to what you're playing, and it's just really nice to see on something around this price point. So the next guitar that I'm going to be looking at is the Tash Sultana Strat. Again, this features fairly similar specs to what you'd expect from a normal Fender Strat. It obviously comes in an HSS configuration, and you're getting a really nice humbucker sound when you're in that bridge position. Again, it comes in some really neat colors. So this particular one is obviously like a sort of trans red. It's got gold hardware all over it, which makes it really classy looking. Yeah, it's just a really nice guitar. Have a listen to how it sounds when I'm in that bridge position for the difference between this and one of the other Strats. So this guitar is the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Strat. This one again features some quite large departures from the normal range that you would get. This one comes in at slightly more expensive than the other guitars, but for good reason. So it's got a C-shape 60s style neck, and that comes in gloss as opposed to these which are sort of satin. You're getting binding on the neck as well, which makes it really stand out. It comes with a set of signature Kenny Wayne Shepherd pickups as well. So you're going to be getting some really great blues tones out of this, because obviously it's a blues rock guitar. You're getting that painted headstock that matches the body, and this one actually comes with a different style tremolo, so you're not getting some of those like vintage style saddles on this, which makes it super smooth to play. So that is why it comes in a little bit more expensive than one of the other models, but for the things you're getting with this, you're getting some really, really nice upgrades. In particular, pay attention to some of the positions in between, because I found those to be really, really nice when I was doing those split coil sounds, so keep an ear out for them. So this is the Troy Van Leeuwen Jazzmaster from the Artist series. This obviously is a Jazzmaster, but it does come with some really cool features as well. So you're getting some binding on the neck. It's got a gloss neck, like the Kenny Wayne Shepherd guitar, which feels really nice to play. It doesn't gunk up, it doesn't feel sort of frictiony, which is good. In terms of what makes this one different to a normal Jazzmaster, we've got an upgraded bridge. So the bridge saddles on this are like rolled. They're really, really comfortable to rest your hand on, which is great if you're going to be playing guitar for a long time. So in terms of the switching, we've got a normal three-way switch here that goes between the two pickups. You've got back, middle, in between these two, and then the forward pickup is going to do this on that position. You've got a normal volume and tone, and then this activates the rhythm circuit. So this completely bypasses any of this and then puts you straight to neck pickup, and then you've got controls over that neck pickup here, so you've got a volume and tone there. What makes this really cool is that obviously if you're in the bridge position, you can go straight to a neck with a different sound, or you could be in neck position and then stick it into the rhythm circuit so you get a slightly different neck sound. It makes it slightly fatter. You can definitely hear that when I'm playing. So when I flick the switch, you can hear that obviously we're going to that pickup. It gets way more sort of thick and fuzzy, which is really cool. So yeah, keep an ear out for that. So the last guitar that I'm going to be looking at is the Tom Morello Strat. Obviously, if you're a fan of Tom Morello, you know he's got some weird things going on with his guitars. This is a really, really nice take on like a standard Strat, because obviously Tom uses those standard Strats and has been using Strats for a long time and has modded them. So it's nice to see something that's like a production model of the things that he's modded in. So for instance, we've got a Floyd Rose on this guitar, which is actually fairly rare for Strats to have, you know, for a production line thing. We've obviously got locking nut. We've got a kill switch on here, which is a 3-way toggle. And the way that that works is that in the down position, you've got everything working, and then in the middle position, it's off, and then in the top position, it's off as well. So the way that it works is you sort of just move it in between the bottom and the middle, so you can get that stutter effect. We've also got a Seymour Duncan mini humbucker in here as well. That makes it so much fatter than a normal single coil, and it's a really, really nice pairing with these two noiseless pickups, just to give you some new tones and some new vibes while you're playing. So obviously I'm going to be doing like a very bad Tom Morello impression while flicking this, but it's really fun to play. So the other thing to mention with this guitar is that it comes with a really, really nice mirrored chrome pickguard. We've left the plastic on, because obviously I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it because it would sort of ruin it, but it's really reflective. So if you're sort of on stage or something and you've got a light, you can reflect it like that. And you could annoy someone with it, which would be fantastic. It's obviously really cool looking as well. So yeah. So that was a quick rundown of some of the Artist Series guitars that we have from Fender. Obviously, we haven't gone into like all the specs on all these guitars because the video would probably end up about 40 minutes long. If you are interested in seeing some of the individual specs that these guitars have, please go onto the website. You'll be able to see all of the individual specs for each guitar. We'll include links in the description below. These guitars are obviously a really affordable way of getting some of your favorite guitarists' tones and the way that they would approach guitar for yourself, you know, like in your own hands. And in particular, things like this Tom Morello Strat are a really, really nice gateway into the things that those artists do. So definitely check out these guitars if you're interested in that. Check out the guitars if potentially you're not aware of who those artists are, because they actually have some really nice little twists on those standard Fender designs that you might find really push you into new areas of your playing. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, subscribe to see more things like this, and we'll see you in the future.